This boy was given away as a baby, and his life story is truly fascinating. John Stokes was born on the 24th of May 1890 in Clapham, London. His birth record bore only one name under parentage, his mother, Clara Stokes. With no father listed, John was instantly branded with the heavy social stigma of Victorian illegitimacy. His unmarried mother faced the uphill battle against systematic poverty. By 1891, an 11-month-old John was recorded living at 29 Allington Street in Lambeth. He was not listed as a son, but as a nurse child, under the care of the Marsh family. In the Victorian era, baby farming, or fostering out a child for a small fee, was often a desperate mother's only way to look for work as a domestic servant or labourer. It's not known exactly when, but John was taken into care of Dr. Barnardo's. The prevailing social theory of the upper classes was that these children needed to be rescued from their environment. On the 17th of July 1899, at just 9 years old, John was marched onto the steamship Lake Huron at the Liverpool docks, alongside dozens of other displaced children. These British home children watched the English coastline vanish. 2 weeks later, they docked in Quebec, Canada. John's childhood effectively ended. He would have been loaded onto a train and sent to a rural distribution home, before being indentured to a local farming family. In Canada, home children were cheap labour, and while some found kindness, many faced grueling work, icy isolation, and the harsh realities of clearing the untamed Canadian wilderness. During his youth on the farm, a severe accident occurred, resulting in the amputation of his left thumb, and leaving a finger permanently deformed. Despite these circumstances, John adapted, grew strong, and survived. When the First World War broke out, Canada called for volunteers. For thousands of British home children, the horrors of the Western Front offered a twisted form of hope. It was a free ticket back to the motherland they had been torn from. When John was asked for his next of kin, he didn't write his Canadian guardian. He wrote the name of his mother, who had been forced to let him go 25 years earlier, Mrs. Clara Stokes, 30 Park Street, Stoke Newington, London. This would give us an indication they were still in touch. John was wounded in action, suffering a severe laceration to his already mutilated left hand. In 1917, he was transferred to the Canadian Army Medical Corps. That summer, he spent long, painful months sidelined in English military hospitals, where he underwent an intimate circumcision operation and subsequent convalescence, waiting out the final years of a war that had shattered the world. When the war ended, John was officially discharged in Halifax, Nova Scotia in September 1919. After the war, John returned permanently to the streets of London, navigating a path straight back to Hackney and Stoke Newington. In 1926, John married Ellen Elizabeth Rabbits. They had a daughter they named Queenie Clara Margaret Stokes. He named his firstborn after the mother he had never forgotten, and by 1936 they had 5 children. As the years rolled on, John sought a quieter life away from the chaotic memories of London and the war. By 1939, the family were living at 154 Churchill Road in Poole, Dorset. He was now working as a road labourer. John Stokes passed away in Poole in 1953 at the age of 63. He died a veteran, a manual labourer, a devoted husband and a father, a man who spent his childhood being drifted by the tides of history, but spent his adulthood fiercely anchoring himself back to the family and the heritage he loved. So rest in peace, John. You will be remembered.